Howdy, everyone. I immediately coughed at you. Sorry about that. How is it going? Hope you're all doing well on this fine Wednesday. I was hoping to get I'm hoping to get a streaming done this week. Obviously, I'm kind of busy the rest of the week, so we no stream tomorrow as normal. I want to get one stream in. I finished the video for this week, which was nice and quick, so that will come out on Friday. And yeah, so I need to do some painting because I haven't actually finished my my models yet, and I was obviously away for a while, so I need to get a wriggle on. I mean, my jump intercessors are basically done apart from the plasma, which is why I wanted to kind of practice it now, or learn now, I guess. You got surgery now. Oh, hope that goes all right. I totally explain. Shadows. Celestial would beat Centurions 100%. Nah, I'd win. 100% no. And try the Dragon Band Goblins and Azuros. Thank you for following over on Twitch before the stream started. Thank you. And
the pile of shame grows. I bought an Echoes of Doom Scarven set. _.
Nanoldo, thank you for resubscribing. Yeah. Don't let the battle share get too big, or do. I don't really care. Which comes back on a 2+. Yeah, just you'd roll a 1. Don't worry about it. My grandma paints plasma better than you. I'm sure she's a lovely woman who paints plasma very nicely. Slow work day for me. Nice. Well, I guess it's been a fast work day for me. I finished a video and now I'm streaming, so I guess I'm working. Painting a whole table of terrain. Nice. Let's get stuff inside. Hello. Today I am working more on my Ancient on Bite. Nice. I'm going to paint some Nurglings. Ooh. Yeah, so if you're painting something, obviously while painting along, I'll start too. We're a bit early. But I was ready and just kind of wanted to get on and do the yapping before we get started. Still working here, so I'm going to be listening a lot. Nice. Can you stream on time 10 speed? I mean, I speak pretty quick, so I can give you the cliff notes of what's happening. Fuzzhead J, thank you for following over on Twitch. Cliff notes are I'm going to be trying to paint some plasma pistols, and Dave Penguin, thank you for following as well. Lots of followers over on Twitch today. Yeah, I need to paint some plasma. I also need to do the bases on these guys. I'll do them later. And then the only model I've got left to do would be the Judicia. So I'm going to try and get that done next week. So there might be either a lot of painting streams next week or not many painting streams next week, depending on what's going on. Obviously, I have to get them all done by next Friday. So a week on Friday. So Spaghetti Duke, thank you for following over on Twitch. Two points order came yesterday. However, bad thing is I'm not home. Damn. And about 3 weeks ago, love your content. Hey, thank you very much. There will be Hellblasters in my first portrait. Nice. Yeah, so favorite plasma colors. I kind of like doing the standard blue, but I need to do specifically green and orange for this one. I'm probably going to start with the green one. Mostly, I could do either or. The reason I was thinking of doing the green one is just because of where the gun is. It might be a bit easier to paint, although it's a bit far out. Maybe this one will be easier. Though it is pointing downwards. I don't know. There's there's a couple of thoughts that I have, but like I say, we'll be getting into it in about 5 minutes. But models, yeah, doing jump intercessor weapons. I'll show you what I've done. They're kind of very simplistic. I haven't really done much details on them. I kind of just wanted to get them done, so they look a little bit plain. They do need some like edge highlight or something, but I don't really have time to get into it. So as long as they're like done and I can get the bases done, they'll be fine. So they're not like done, but they are acceptable. They won't take points away for not being painted. Basically, is what I'm aiming for at this point. Starter mechanics are only by Caesareans. Got a Chaplain Judas here. One Sanguinary Guard to finish before I drive down Thursday next week. Ah, nice. Yes, we drive down on the Friday, so at least I've got Thursday evening to get everything quickly done. Done for exams for the semester, so if I've got time to paint, hell yeah. How do I overcome painter's block? I don't know. I just don't paint until I do. I don't really know how to overcome it. Wait, plasma and the Imperium can be not blue? It can be whatever color you want. Watching streams instead of doing my schoolwork. Do your schoolwork. Do your homework. Don't, you know. You should do that. Probably. I don't know. It might be boring. I need to make another Gatling gun before. Yeah, oh yeah, you need to get your Gatling gun sorted. Tend to find painted characters gets back into paint mode. Yeah, I think that works. The one thing I would definitely want to do after the tournament is start, and after my holiday, is I'm going to start getting into the getting into like some proper projects rather than ones I'm doing for an army. So I want to do a Centurion chapter master conversion. I want to do a real proper like take my time, like really careful paint job on something. Although maybe I'll just get bored of that. Like maybe like another Magnus. I thought Imperium was blue, like Necron was green, Tower was blue. That could be. I mean, I don't know in lore if there is any actual specific color. It can be whatever. I've seen pink, green, red. Should I get a demonifuge? Demonifugi? Sure, if you want them. They're the two characters, aren't they? I mean, I don't know what they do, and I've never seen them used, so maybe. In my very biased, poor man opinion, using wood glue for water is the superior way of creating water on mini bases. Oh, interesting. If you could start a new 40k army, which one would you pick? Good question. Elieras, thank you for following me over on Twitch. I'd probably go with something like orcs. Something which you can have a lot of fun with. Any interest in old world? Not really, no. Plasma color depends on the forge world that made the weapon, or at least that's the reason I gave my armies for not having a different color plasma. Fair enough. Paul, do you hate him? I hate Imperial Guard. I'm just not. That's just not me. Did you see GW redoing Graveyard? Yeah, I saw it right after basically I finished them, and then they're like, oh yeah, new Graveguard. I was like, yes. But yeah. Oh, here is issue, sorry. Right, we'll get started in a couple of minutes. Just before we get started, obviously, over on YouTube, I'll do my standard YouTuber stuff. Like the stream, become a member or Patreon, or Twitch sub, or gift those things. Super chats, all of that stuff is like text-to-speech, so it makes a loud noise and goes blah blah blah, and then you will have your words read out, and it supports me, which is really good because I got demonetized on the latest video, which was quickly fixed, fortunately. If you saw the if you saw my posts on it, it was very funny. People have been looking like what the word was, where it was demonetized, and no one had got it right. But yeah, it was ridiculous, and it was very obvious. Like the quote unquote manual ones were not manual. They obviously just looked at the auto-generated captions. Where, oh yeah, that's a bad word. We'll keep it. You know, we're gonna keep the demonetization upheld. So when you raise it further, it goes to an actual human who listens and goes, oh, this is ridiculous. Very very funny. I don't think it cost me any money because I think it wasn't that many views that were demonetized, I guess. Or maybe they backport or backfill it. I don't know. Backpay it. Either way, it was very fun to see that notification come up and have to try and deal with that. And very frustrating as well. So obviously it's just like what? It was basically thought I said something really racist. I won't repeat what the thing was that what I said was very mundane. But I don't want YouTube auto captions to get me again. So I said something completely mundane. There was not even a single swear word in that section, but it construed something racist and demonetized it, which was ridiculous. And it was not like, it wasn't even a swear word. It wasn't like the word fuck, or it wasn't the word gun. It wasn't none of those things. It was wild. With ID claims they hold a revenue in lieu. That makes sense. You got too much to speak about Rogal Dawn. Not true. I speak about Rogal Dawns all the time, and it doesn't get me in trouble. It's almost 1 AM for you now. Good. You should probably go to bed. Is it too far to make a helicopter with helmets and face mask parts? I can't stand the idea of them not wearing the face part. I mean, that's just Krieg, right? Most of words, but has no problem pushing scam inappropriate. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah. Didn't used to, but that means loads of people use various claims on videos from popular YouTubers like steal the initial burst. Yeah, that's really, really daft. But it's fixed, which is good. Krieg are just edgy Steel Legion. We'll see how that's we'll see how that goes over. Anyway. Thanks for stopping by and liking the stream and whatnot. We'll get started in just a sec. I'm gonna be right back very briefly as you go check something. But I'll be back. Look at that, you got small Paul. When I went away for a sec. Right. Oh, chat's go quick. Orbit. Thank you for following me over Twitch. Shall we get started? Right. Let's not open that yet. In fact, let's keep that closed. We don't need that yet. Right. Move the microphone slightly. This is what I've got done so far. Like, obviously with these ones, they are very, like this one I did a bit of weathering on top. This is the Mario one. There's a bit of weathering on top there. Got the fist done. So we need to do the plasma in there. But on these ones, like this is Wario. Like there's nothing really going on top. I mean, which is fine. It all the details are in there, and the color looks nice and bright. It obviously needs more, but I don't really have time to try and like edge highlight or do anything fancy with it. And then here from the Discord, hello. This is Waluigi. And Luigi. The green here came out a bit not great. And also we need to do the plasma here. And then you have Yoshi, which I did a while ago. And there you go. So we're going to be doing basically Mario and... Oh, don't fall over. Obviously, I still need to do the bases, which is going to help break that color up a bit. But we're going to do these two today. Probably start with... What are these two? Don't know which. Because like this gun's obviously easier to get to. But I think green might be harder than... Maybe green will be fine. Guess we'll work it out. Yeah, we're basically doing those two guns. Green on blue is rough. In what way? Sorry, I'm losing the plot a bit. Any recommendations for a... Oh, there you go. How do you do a poll? So I assume that was you, Steve. How do you do a poll? Where is the poll button? Or is it just /poll? I'll do a poll over on YouTube. With the poll command. Fair enough. I don't know the commands. I've just been doing... On YouTube, at least, I do... Except it's not blue. I just put green and blue. Blue is red. Idiot. End of poll. This is clearly boding well. I was all prepped for the stream, and now I'm just like... Now I just can't... I can't even identify colours anymore. There you go. Oh, it's because Steve did green and blue. It's green and red are the two colours. So Steve confused me. It's all Steve's fault. I'm blaming Steve. I said green and blue because Warhawk asked about green on blue is rough. Which is why I said green and blue. So I'm still blaming you, Steve. But yeah, basically I'm going to kind of follow the tutorial that I kind of know. But if anyone has obviously any advice, that'd be great. But essentially it's the kind of standard, you paint that bit white and then you start doing like a very light color and then slightly darker but less of it and then slightly darker again, and then you go like around the edges with the dark color, then an even slight edge. That one basically. I define my colors before null oil for the metallic parts. So I've done null oil on the metallic parts already. At least I have on that one. Maybe I haven't on this one. Yeah, so they've already kind of been null oiled. It hasn't really been highlighted, but it's been sorted as far as I'm willing to go with the amount of time I have. Like the grenades are really dark as well, and there's no real edge highlighting, so it needs a bit of work. Oh, that was your... Okay, I was going to say. Fair enough. Hello, Offset. Embrace the airbrush fades. I would use the airbrush, but I literally, like, to both stream it and do airbrush, I have there's no space. I can't really stream and airbrush. So... And also, I think it's going to be quite nice to learn how to do it without an airbrush, just for future. Because, again, an airbrush for just these two tiny bits seems a bit over the top. Like, if I wanted to do, like, a load of OSL, like, that way, an airbrush makes a lot of sense. I'm just moving silver and contrast. I mean, that works as well. I do kind of want to learn it. Green is winning over on the YouTube side. Not by much, but I might as well start with the green. Let's get some colours out. So, obviously, we're going to need white. For these light colours. Probably want to work up to that with... Looking in his box of tricks. Yeah, grey sear. Then where's white? Yeah, there's white scar, or is it the other one? White scar. Then we're going to want all of my greens. What greens do we have? That one. What contrast greens is the main thing. Oh. Olifoff, thank you for following. Deathwatch. It's not Deathwatch, unfortunately. But hello, welcome. Thank you for following. What am I doing? I need more green. Do I not have that much green? Maybe green was a mistake. That's kind of the same green. I've got another green. Hang on, no, I bought more green. Where's the other green? There's green. Oh, it's not bloody close, probably. What's that? There we go. That's time. Banshee Police and Matthew Dale, thank you for following. And Muddy Banjo, thank you for subscribing with Prime, which is probably about to go off. There you go. Do you have specific links to the music compilation you have in the background while you stream? It's just Epidemic Sound stuff. Basically anything by Lupus Nocta, ELFL, or Ben Elson is basically the whole thing. Hello, Neckman, how's it going? So I've not really been paying much attention to all the chats I've been looking in my paint thing. So yeah, kind of those, and I guess we can mix some of these with a lighter color. Do I have a... I don't have like a bright yellow. Jesus, what's going on? Why is everyone all... I'll pull up the videos. Thank you very much. XG, thank you for following, and for subscribing with Prime, and starting a hype train. Damn. It's all go today. Thank you very much. Hype train over on Twitch. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. We're almost at 750 followers, which is a good number. Nice hold on. Oh, we're actually also almost at 40,000 subscribers over on YouTube as well, which is very cool. I think we're about 750 away or something. Right, let me... I have that one as well, like a Cabalite Green, but I don't think that's... it might.
May as well throw you money here too because it's free for me with Prime XD.
Officer, thank you very much for 2 months. And turmeric. Thank you for following this. It's all go over on Twitch. I think those 4 will be fine. But I mean, we don't need those yet anyway. So I don't know why I was jumping ahead. Right. We're gonna start with grey sear to get the coils nice and sorted. And then we're going to move on to the rest of it. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy the stream. Like the stream, etc, etc. Let's get started. Stop buggering about. That's a... that brush has seen better days. And Kikoskia. Thank you for 2 months with Prime as well. Hype train carrying on.
Have my Prime money.
Would a bright yellow for metal highlights work if you go for a glow? Potentially. I'm not going to try to go for a huge glow. I just want to kind of get it done. Kind of in the standard way. So I'm going to see the screen shaking a bit. Hype level 2. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Right. Onto the nice wet palette here. We don't need to do too much of this, to be fair. Although we obviously need a couple of layers. Just to make sure we get it. A little bit of water. I've been really struggling with getting my paints thin enough. I don't think I've been practicing enough, but... my consistency has been... terrible. And by consistency, I mean both the paint consistency itself and my consistency in being able to get the right amount of paint consistency. Yeah, we need another layer for that. We might as well do both of the guns at this point at the same time. Interesting. Why on earth am I holding my brush like that? Am I holding my brush wrong? This is something I said the other day, or in a video. I was like, am I holding my brush wrong? Like, I'm holding it like that because I need to, like, get into a close spot. So I do that for, like, a support, essentially. Yeah, wet palette. This is a wet palette. That's how I hold a... hang on. Yeah, I hold a pencil like that. I guess it's like that. I don't write enough is the problem. Have you painted much yellow? No, not much. There's that yellow over there, but that's not that much. I don't do it that often. Yeah, so sometimes I feel like I'm thinning it too much. Sometimes I feel like I'm not thinning it much at all. Yeah, like I do that so I can have support there. Like that doesn't feel correct. Thing is, no one's commented on how I've held my brush before, so I'm wondering if I have accidentally done something differently. That's a pain. Never seen a stream before? Hell yeah. Looking pretty cute. I'm very 2D. Everyone loves my two-dimensionality. Just looks weird. Fair enough. I've never really thought... It's one of those things where I've never really thought about it, but as soon as someone mentions it, everyone's going to start questioning how they hold their thing. Tomorrow, thank you for subscribing with the Prime as well. Hello. Yeah, like that's kind of... Like, I'm doing that to... Because I want to get through the top, essentially. Hang on. Also, Steve, how do I hold my dice? How do I hold my dice wrong? Hang on, I need to come back to that comment because I've just realised. What are you on about? How do I hold my dice wrong? I'm expecting there to be some sort of stupid joke like, oh, you always have to re-roll my wounds, but still. Is it not right? Steve, you're just toying with me at this point. Are you using oil paints for white? No, this is grey sear. Yeah, I think Steve's doing Steve things. It's fine. That was just bait. I knew it. Unbelievable. Got a little bit over there, but I think it should be fine because it'll just add to the glow, surely. Right. I'm then going to do one more. I'm going to go up to white, so I'm going to do a couple of layers of white scar as well. Hypno NC, thank you for following over on Twitch. Am I using a latex wet palette? I'm using an army painter one. I don't know if that's later. I don't know. After leaving school, your writing skills are re-established. Yeah, I just don't write enough. Like, really. I think even now, like, a lot of, like, schools, you probably get, like, a laptop or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think computer skills are also regressing. I need to take my jumper off, actually. I'm getting a bit warm. Bit warm. Right. Right. And my, I have this mat, this rug to protect the carpet from my chair, but it keeps rocking up. Every kid at my sister's school has a PC each. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the... Can we get a word of wisdom of the day? Plethora. It means a lot. That's your word of wisdom for the day. Ricky Uso? Or Ricky... Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for following. Hey, Mermaider, how's it going? Yeah, we're going for the GW white. We are, for those kind of people. We don't need that much of it. That feels like it's too watered down now. Excellent dad joke. I know, right? I have my moments of being funny. Which is good because I'm making a comedy YouTube series or show, so you know. If I wasn't funny, it would be a bad comedy show. So there you go. Yeah, while I'm painting, I might not be able to look at chat. So if you do want my attention, Superchats or bits are the way to do it. So you text-to-speech it. Because I apologize, I know I've been missing a lot of chat. The English language has a word for the act of throwing someone out of a window to fenestrate, but not a word for today after tomorrow. Yeah, it does. It's tomorrow. Oh, that was a terrible joke. So that undoes the good joke I had earlier. Unfortunately, that's the rules. Oh, I haven't seen the banned word. If the banned word only happens when I see it. It doesn't happen from the very start. I need to get like a thing to flag up when it happens. So it's going to start from now. So 5 minutes of not saying that word. Sit with our parents. I'm sorry, we can't be friends. Okay, that's a shame. I mean, we weren't friends anyway, so I don't know. Set-up paints are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. At some point, I want to do a squad of a unit where I do the same paint scheme for every single one, but use a different brand of paints for each one, and see if there's actually a difference. Because the problem is, it's like I've said the word paint a million times now, so oh well. Well done, Steve. I might remove the banned words at some point because I just fail them every time. And I don't really have the time to do the reward, so I might remove it and replace it with something else. Especially when I'm doing something like a painting stream. Like, I can't really concentrate on not saying a word because I'm concentrating on painting. So. Right, that's probably white enough. And was, yeah, so over on Twitch, there's a banned word, like, redeem, where you can ban a word for 5 minutes. If I say it, you get a... I have to do a doodle for you. I owe, like, 5 doodles. I think it's fine for when I'm concentrating on stuff, like reviews or the like list building streams, or when I'm doing the hot takes. But when it's not those, I can't deal with it. I'm not. I might actually disable it for now. I don't really have the wherewithal to concentrate on it, so I still owe you a thing. So let me know what you want. I might also ask you to put them in Discord because I've forgotten half of them. No, but no, this is on this is over on Twitch, because Twitch has the fun things you can do with the point rewards. So it's a banned word system over there. I'll disable it for now. Currently in the process of painting rusty Necrons. It saps your will to live. Surely there's like a rust, like, thing you can do. Alright, so that's the white. Nice and bright. That's a little bit overspilt, but that shouldn't be a problem. Probably wait for that to fully dry. I mean, it looks pretty dry. But we're going to go over with... Oh, what's the order of this? Probably that way around, right? Although these two are kind of slightly different greens. Maybe it'll still work. Because this one's kind of got a slight blue tint to it. But... That one, that one, that one, that one. And then that one, that one, that one. Here's the plan. Just painted Tiberos. Nice. There's so many colours. Maybe I only need 3. Maybe just those. Maybe that one's a bit superfluous. Maybe we'll see. We start with the lighter one and work down, so... Oh yeah, 1 plus white as well, so you want that. I've not really done much paint mixing, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. Paint or yellow first, make up. I don't have a good enough yellow for that. Even if this looks basic, I'm kind of just doing it for the practice. This is moot green. Bit of white as well. I don't think Dirty Down Rust is a Citadel thing. I think I have some of that. That's Streak and Grime. That's a different one. Never mind. Similar type thing. Yeah. We kind of want like that colour, like a lighter colour there. But then we need to thin it down loads. Dirty Down is the company. Ah. Was the future of the Alpha Legion? Any possibility that a member of the Scream members was a true loyalist? Alpha Legion? Maybe. I don't really know too much about the lore, so I like the established lore. I mean, that could be a possibility. Sounds interesting. So I don't think I've mixed enough of this, so it's gonna... So if I don't have enough, I'm gonna have to try and get the same color again. That's the first. I'm gonna pass with this lighter green. I just use contrast pasting laying over white. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Part of this is like for practice, because what I might do, I might do like a contrast one on this one, and then we can see the difference. There is somebody that Alpha Legion are secretly loyalist, putting the most long con. That's a long con. You stick to only Citadel paints, or are there other brands you use? Like, I'm mostly stick to Citadel paints. I've got a couple of Army Painter, which are fine. I've got like turmeric. I've used Army Painter white, which I like. So we don't want to go all the way to the edge, but we want to then do... get very watered down. With the standard green here. I'm assuming that's going to be dry enough. Maybe too much of a immediate jump. I can't use that hand to focus because it focuses on my ring. Steve, no. No one's allowed to laugh at me saying whatever I said about my ring, focusing on my ring. No one's allowed to laugh at that. I feel like that might be a better colour to go for than this one. Maybe. I don't know, I don't have that many greens is the problem. I feel like that has a bit more, like, oomph to it. Maybe. We'll try it. Or maybe we won't. So I feel like that one's going to be too pale for a glow. Maybe I'm just done with YouTube overlords. Yeah, not shut down not shut down yet. Like my other option is to do kind of a mix. Because I have like warp lightning and like that actually might be the best thing to go for. Like do a contrast over the top. Although I think maybe I need another layer of that first. Kind of bring the color up a little bit. This is a little bit too translucent to me. That looks a bit better. What's the theme of these guys? It's a Mario themed jump intercessors. If I just bring these guys onto the screen slightly, you can see the shoulders, and then you can see the theme. Yeah, I feel like maybe going over with this. Like, kind of lightly. I might not need contrast medium for it. So we need to fix that bit. But that might give the desired look. Where is Princess Peach? I don't know. Where's my boy? Yoshi? That's Yoshi. Yoshi's right there. Yoshi, your boy Yoshi is available. Princess Peach, not available, unfortunately. Loyalist Marine rules seem way too complicated compared to most of the CSM and Xenos factions. Loyalist Marines are pretty simple. Like, to play. Especially Xenos. Like, some of the Xenos ones are really complicated. Like, Eldari and G-Seed cults. Seem way more complicated. Scream Ravens are super easy. This might be too much of a jump. I don't know, that feels like it's doing the right thing. Might just be there's a bit too much white, but that seems to be okay. Paul, it's 6:30 AM. I mean, for you it is. Hello, mixing. How's it going? I hear ravens taste decent. Ah. Yeah, mine is both a moment, and then it's more difficult to shoot me at range. That's it. Biggest issue with the Marines is that the range is intimidatingly huge. Yeah, it's pretty big. But once you like focus on one of the things, like your favorite thing, it's not too bad. No, I ignore basically half of the codex because I don't care about it. We'll wait for that to dry, but that's not looking too bad. I think it's a bit too much white at the bottom, which I'll probably have to clean up with. If I then do the reverse, the first thing I'll probably do is the that to kind of clear it up. It's a bit better that side, really. I want small again. There we go. I'm back. How have you fared into Tyranid players? I played Tyranids a couple of times. 50-50. I think now that I've got Centurions, I'm a lot better. Like Devastate Centurions. Although, yeah, mostly because the Tyranid player I played against is a monster. Is the Crusher Stampede, so. Rockets are probably good, so extra white will have it pop more from a tabletop distance. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if I just leave it... Like, from over there... It has that pop of colour, right? It just needs that kind of, like, highlight around the edge. But we'll let that dry. So this one I might do... Oh, Jesus Christ, Paul. Good job throwing your model around. Yeah, this one I might go... I've done a bit of weathering on this one. You might be able to see on the leg. Like, this one's a bit more detailed. And the gold is very not great highlight. It's a bit too bright. But the fist came out not bad. Fish from a distance. The fist distance. He says it just digitally. I know. Whoa. Real hands. Crazy. Look at that. Horrible, gangly, veiny arms. Ugh. Really thin bit there. Plasma's really glowing. I'm gonna leave that there and see what people think. This one I might try. What oranges? So I only used really those three here. What am I orange? I mean, they're more. They're kind of orange to red. So I think that's a pretty good colour there. And then we probably want maybe that for the that. So it's basically gonna be that. Might work. They have squig orange, but I feel like that's a bit. That might work as well. I don't know. I feel like that's brighter though. Oh shit, he's married too. I'm actually engaged. This is actually an engagement ring. I think people found out last time that I've been engaged for a long time. But I'm getting married this year, which is nice. Most tan. I'm not tanned. Like you can see there, it's just the white balance. I am very, very white. Unless that was the joke. I guess it was the joke. Are we invited? No. I mean, yeah, people found out last time that I've been engaged for... Well, let's work this out now. In March, it'll be 16 years I've been engaged. We're finally getting married. I've seen printer paper with more tan than Paul. True. Very true. What the fuck? Respectfully, yes. Thank you. As long as it's respectfully, what the fuck. Yeah, I think that's too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I was going to invite you to my funeral. Wizard, you're hobbing with you building my 15th to 18th Storm Fiend. Hell yeah. I'd really love to hear why you were engaged for like 20 years. We got engaged pretty young. We got engaged when we were 18. And it was because we were going to 2 separate universities. So we kind of wanted something that was like, you know. So it's this, we're going to stay together in this long-term relationship, long distance. So we got engaged to kind of like have that promise of marriage after we got out of uni. And then we just kind of kept delaying it because then we were like, you know, we had to move to find work and then move in together, then buy a house, and then blah, 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 and kind of carried on. Why is the other hand not white? I just did the one hand. Just that's the power fist, so I didn't want to do both. Kind of keep all of the color on one side, essentially. We'll see if the squad it's Mario themed. Alright. Guess we could try it the other way around. And maybe we'll do a different technically it's still after you got out of uni. It's true. Does your fiance do Warhammer 2? No. she does not. Got any stuff done before sundown? Florida is wild. Alright, thanks for joining. Favorite paint taste-wise? All of them in a big mix. Gonna be 10 years married, September the age of 33. Well, I'll be 34 and I'll be 0 years, so you know. The point of being a VTuber is to gaslight anyone to thinking you're single. I mean, that would be true if I had big anime titties. Unfortunately, I don't. So you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that, you know, I'm not here to like, you know, thirst trap you with big anime titties. So sorry about that. I mean, I could, but I won't. I'm gonna try this the other way. I think he's mixing a lot more. I'm gonna try this the other way. I'm gonna try and just contrast paint over the whole thing, then maybe highlight it afterwards. But 2T, we can't tell if you do or don't. Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose. The avatar you got now, ultra realistic physics HD 4K animated. I mean, if you want that, I'm sure it's just a Google search away. Just have me on one screen, big animated on the other, and then you get both of the best of both worlds. I don't have to do any work for it. You ever thought about doing green stuff sculpting work? Yeah, I kind of want to do some of that. Well, I'll probably have to do some of that when I come to my chapter master. So yeah. We ever add a knight to Screaming Romans? I have ideas for what I want to do with the knights. Another one of the big projects I want to do. This is the one place safe from the Tabletop Stronghold ads. Incorrect! Buy a Tabletop Stronghold, guys. TabletopStronghold.com. Got him. Absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I'm starting to think. I don't know why I bothered with doing the fancy way, because that was a way easier and it seemed to work. Yeah, maybe I didn't need to learn how to do plasma, probably. You thought about getting the Thunderhawks to Centurions to ride in? I mean, I have a Storm Raven. Thunderhawk's mate is a bit big. Thunderhawk's like 800 points, right? Why don't you pay each plasma glow differently? Well, there's only 2 of them in this squad. It's just these 2. Yeah, isn't a... Which green though? That's Moot Green and Warp Lightning contrast paint. Only 840. I mean, that's 800 points. Thunderhawk. Each time a unit with deep strike ability disembarks, after it made a normal, the unit is still able to declare a charge this turn. That's cool. Each time the bearer ends a normal move, except one enemy, it flew over and do damage. 30 Adeptus Astartes infantry or mounted. Now the problem with the Thunderhawk is it can't transport. It doesn't transport Dreadnoughts, so it's worse. I mean, you could take 10 Centurions in there, which is really good. You could take like a 6 and a 3. What weapons does it have? 2 las cannons. Thunderhawk heavy cannon, which can be replaced with a turbo laser destructor. Turbo laser destructor sounds cool. 4 twin heavy bolters. Very nice. Thunderhawk cluster bombs, which can be replaced with a Hellstrike missile battery. Fair enough. Toughness 12, 30 wounds. Yep. I mean, it's very expensive though for that. And it can't transport Dreadnought, so what's the point? Still fewer guns than the Rogal Dawn, true. But it has 4 heavy bolters. I guess that's quite a lot. Oh dear. People have been posting memes, have they? People have been memeing. Jesus Christ. That's the most cursed thing I've ever seen in my life, but... what's that? I must have missed a message, Lugo. Hang on. You can always add a char helmet to your avatar when doing live streams. Oh, is that what that is? I did what? Burger? I don't know what's going on. Big laser is funny though. It's true. Oh, speaking of, I actually do need to glue on the door for my Storm Road because it keeps falling off. So I should probably glue that on. What were we doing? Waiting for these to dry. So that's that one. It's a little bit dull. Definitely is brightening up with like some white or something. It looks a little flat. And then... yeah, to be fair, this one looks less flat. Also a bit more... needs a bit more work. Maybe just like another layer of like very light over the top. Okay, my Gladiator sword speed at a 30k land rate. Nice. I'm going to do a little bit more of the lighter color, thin down, just over the top of the whole thing, so I can cover some of that white. I feel like it's a bit too. It needs kind of all bringing together. If you see what I mean. Apparently, we have ads over on Twitch. I apologize for all the ads. Thanks for watching. Oh, which probably means I should probably get up and stretch. Let me do this, and then we'll do a stretch and hydrate. I saw I managed to get almost the exact same color. That's pretty good. I'll cover a little bit of that. You know what? That one actually doesn't look too bad. I might stick with that. Better focuses. Yeah, we'll leave that. Might actually do a bit of work on this one over here, though. Work on plasma for my vote, and bright white followed by slightly watered down colour of choice makes perfect plasma. Yeah, that seems to be how that one worked. Like, this one here looks pretty good because I used contrast paint, but it needs a bit more... Needs a bit more oomph, I think. Maybe it just needs like a highlight. Does your rough time take make a 40k VTuber? Yes, it does. I am technically a 40k VTuber. I even put like 40k VTuber in my like tags as well. I don't want to just get like a little bit of the... But really not much. In fact, this might be... too watered down because it's kind of going into the gaps. It's kind of working. You kind of want it in that little bit at the bottom as well, don't you? It's a bit more watering down. Yeah, maybe I need to go over that with the orange again, now that I've got it a bit more gradiented. Got 9 mods to a limited glow on effect today. Oh. Anime VTuber skin win. So yeah, I think that's made it too pale. So I think that's like slightly too dark. Maybe I'll go in with like water down this. I think this is quite nice and bright. Not quite where I want it yet. Oh god. Oh, dried paint in this one. Bum fluff. Thank you for following over on Twitch. I definitely don't need that much, but yeah. That's a little bit more effective. I think I just need that white to go around the very edge and the bottom. I started with the orange contrast paint, but I don't know if it really helped. Because the orange contrast paint I have is kind of like it's a bit dull. Not as bright as I would have liked. It's Griffhound orange. I think it's the only orange I have. Gonna go in with this like insane detail brush. If I can. Dry brush works great. I've never been very good at dry brushing. I also am not a big fan of doing it. I always feel like I get stuff all over the place and it kind of doesn't work for me. Oh yeah, I said I'd get up and stretch and all that stuff. I should probably do that. Probably do the thing I said I'd do. What after this? I do not like these handles. I've decided because I think of the way I hold my brush. I don't like these. Yeah, using it anyway. Nope, that has gone wrong. Can't really see where the actual edge of the thing is anymore. I'm not using that brush. I'm going to use a different brush. Hello, Sedimento Recruitment Agency. How's it going? Magma Droth Flame. I will probably have to pick that one up because I do need a nice bright orange contrast. How have I managed that? It's definitely a bit of a mess, I think. I believe I go over that with the orange now. That should bring it together. Should. No, that's alright, Rosie. I'll probably... I need to pick up a bunch of other paints anyway. I picked up a few I needed. I need to pick up some more. So I can grab my own. But thank you for the offer, though. That's very, very kind of you. Go with this again. One 12 scale Gundam kits. That sounds... That sounds horrific. It sounds very cool, but also sounds like... Where would you store something like that? Yeah, I think that's helped it. That's giving it the glow. There we go. That's worked. Right. I'm going to say that was semi-successful. In that I don't quite know what I did, but I did something. Are these Mario-themed jumper scissors? Yes, they are. They are indeed. So, yeah. Mario. Luigi. Yoshi, Waluigi, and Wario. Again, backpacks are very plain. I haven't done too much with them. They need a bit more work, but for now, I just need to do the bases and I'll say these are done because I just need to get them done. Look for a different... It's not so much paint out. It's just these ones specifically, these kind of like chunkier ones. I can't get comfortable with them. Just because of how I hold my paintbrushes. Like round ones like this are great because I hold them in like weird ways to... So I kind of stabilize from there essentially. Rather than like a pen. Because people say hold it like a pen, but you don't... You paint differently to how you write, right? Love the S-Zero Marines too. Thank you. Yeah, those are my favorite. I'm really happy with how they came out. I'm very happy with how these came out. Like the actual brightness of the colors. Obviously, Waluigi is a bit darker, but... Oh, you meant brush hand. No. The miniature hand. This thing's fine. I like this thing. Just spent my first Raptor Blade Guard Veteran. Hell yeah. Thank you for keeping me motivated. No problem. I'm glad you got some painting done. Congratulations. Onto a scale, I saw one in person. It was 150 centimeters from Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, stand up and stretch, and everyone stand up, stretch, and do get hydrated if you're painting. Have a break. It's break time now. Don't pay attention to my my avatar falling over. I'm gonna mute while I drink. Oh, almost a pint there. Of juice, not beer. Ugh. Put a bit like a Kratos heavy or something. I don't know if that's a Kratos. Hell yeah. Your timing is perfect in on break for work. Nice. Just put the gross days that count as stretching. Yeah, I think if you're active. Everyone should be a bit active. Should make some Sisters of Battle to be like Mario Princesses. Oh, quite fun. I do have some Sisters of Battle to do at some point. Of course, our returning season's not here. Hello, I'm here. Are there any marine units you don't have but want to try? I don't think so. Maybe Inceptors? Was it one thing I'm surprised I haven't done? I've done a Bowser thing yet. I should have Bowser model. Just abilities, a little purity that word. Little purity seals and shields are a pain. Yeah, they're a bit of a pain. Although I don't have that I don't think I put the tilt shield on any of these actually. I was like, nah, tilt shield, nah, no thank you. In fact, I didn't put any purity seals on them either. Yeah, I can't be asked those little extras. I don't like them, so I don't bother. Head is in the way, but how do you paint your wet palette? Like that. You kind of put a dollop on, and then you kind of drag the paint out with into the water, so you have like a dollop. But I don't have that big. Like the easiest one to see is probably on the orange. There's a dollop there, and then you drag the paint out. Whether that's correct or not, no idea. Gravis Captain for Bowser? I have a Gravis Captain. That should be something else. But yeah, I think it'd definitely be a chunky character. Maybe like maybe a Bowser Dreadnought would be cool. You need something that has a bigger version and a smaller version because you want a Bowser Jr. or the Koopa Kids. So you need something like that. For 1.5 month away, we finally got new guard rules on Wikipedia. Nice. Well, I think the chances are voting at a range expansion. I don't know about. I assume they'll get a few new models when they get around to it. What about Kree this weekend? Nice. Yeah, so I've got to get the bases done on these because I'm fairly happy with the plasma in the end. Not like the most exciting plasma in the world, but it works. I think that one's a bit better. Get the bases on these. I'll probably do those off stream. Then it's just a Judicia, which is ready to go. I just need to do it. I might come back to these guys afterwards, or maybe for different ones. Dreadnought size Centurion. I do want to make my my Dreadnought character, no, Centurion character. I'm gonna go with the Chapter Master, which is the one where after the Centurion suit is destroyed, he jumps out into a jetpack captain. So my plan is to have a model, which is essentially a. This is gonna be really useful with my hands. Imagine like this guy, which is the one that's like jumping out. Imagine this guy like jumping away like this, like he's got his wings unfurling, jumping away from a Centurion suit that's opening up. I want that as kind of like a diorama, essentially. Then I'll have obviously a Centurion model and then a non-Centurion model. So it's like 3 models in one. So I need a box of Centurions and some way of getting a bunch of parts. But there's going to be a lot of like... There's going to be a lot of bits. Because I want wings that unfurl. Kind of like, I guess, the Vulture from Spider-Man. The films. I like the idea of them kind of unfurling. New Dreadnought for Bowser, smaller box store for Bowser Jr. That makes a lot of sense. And thank you for following IS Studios. I'm looking forward to the new Crusade Pack book. I am. I went in last on Saturday for some paints. I can't remember if it was coming out then or not, but there was like, you know, it's on pre-order, so it'll be out next week. So I'll pick it up at some point. Access here in the community. I could get like Siege Studios or something to do like a custom thing, but that would cost a lot of money. Kind of impossible to get Centurions? That's unfortunate. I mean, GW should be making sure that there is a steady supply of Centurions for the people. The fact that there isn't is shocking to me. Dread Bowser and Tech. Oh no, if it's Dread Bowser, it's got to be Kamek as the Tech Marine. Christ Scourge with they would. I kind of want mechanical ones. I mean, my Chapter Master, all the jump, like my Vanguard vets have good ones, but they're not like they don't unfurl. So the warp used to be a Seat of Souls and good neutral, but it's now taken over by evil Chaos Gods. So what if there's a faction of warp entities that are somewhat neutral but are constantly having to run, that they have to even hide in the real world via possession? That sounds like what's the race from Dungeons and Dragons that's like that? I can't remember what they're called. Someone's gonna tell me. You know which one I mean, though, right? The Githyanki? Is that it? Yes, Githyanki, Githzerai. Yeah, they're like they're the astral plane travelers, right? It's essentially that, but warpish. I mean, it sounds cool. The ones used to be slaves in the other empire. Yeah. Kind of a similar vibe. Let's see what the warp was like before it was all chaos. Yeah. Probably still a bit wild. Right. I know this was a surprise stream, but I kind of am probably going to stop for now. It's been a short stream, which is not normal. I'm a bit tired. I've got some stuff I need to do. And I will probably... I've knocked everything over. I thought I was more prepared for the stream than I was. So I'm probably going to go and do some stuff I need to sort out. I'm not going to be here tomorrow for the stream, but there is a video on Friday, which is already prepared. So it's a Gundam fans 30-minute mission video, all for you. Because, hell yeah. And... yeah, I think that's it. I'll be back next week. More stuff, streams and whatnot. Then I'll have tournament week on Friday. There should be a video on Friday as well. Next week Friday. And then I'll be taking a break. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for joining. Sorry it was a bit of a short stream, but I got what I need to do. Get done. So I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.